Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blerd in the land. Welcome back to blerd. Welcome back, Legends community. It's the hardest working blerd on YouTube. Let's get into today's new video. Today's new video is going to be on Pixar and also a bit of Disney. So let's get into it. Pretty much, Pixar will not be doing this one thing when it comes to their movies, even though we know Disney is well known for doing these type of movies. When it comes down to remakes, it seems like Pixar is not going to follow the same footsteps as Disney. And honestly, I'm kind of glad about this. So let's get into it. Pixar boss confirms they're not doing live action remakes. So Pete Docter, the Pixar boss, was asked at a Time interview about if this company would ever go the same direction as their parent company, Disney, when it comes to making live action remakes. And Pete Docter gave a great response to this. He said, "No, I'm not interested in doing this. Also, the ideal of it just doesn't sound good. Also, it may be a regret," that he said it may be as well. But also, it would be unoriginal if we did live action movies for our Pixar movies. Love the idea that he's got some doubt. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this will be a regret of him not following Disney's footsteps when it comes to live action movies. Good that Pete Docter is like, you know what? That let Disney do the live action remakes. That's not the lane we're trying to carve out. We're trying to make unique and timeless Pixar movies. Woo! And you know what? I like his thinking because honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Disney live action movies. I mean, the biggest disappointment for me, and like I said before, I enjoy Aladdin. The live action was disappointing. I was like, oh my God. Like, I get it that Will Smith's attached to the role, but that was terrible. I could not believe they decided to do a live action for that. I never have seen the Lion King live action. I'm sorry, I'm sticking to the original. I am not messing with no live action Lion King, all right? And you know what? I think live action movies are either hit or miss. Some do really good in the box office, some do not really well in the box office. And maybe Pete Docter feels like if we went this direction, we will face this because it would be unoriginal. They would have to make some changes with the films, of course. Movies like Cars, Buzz Life, you know what I'm saying, Inside Out, you know what I'm saying, Elemental. Some of these movies you probably couldn't make happen anyway because of the style, you know what I'm saying, and even just the character designs. I like that Pixar has decided to carve their own lane to make unique movies, Pete Docter says, and timeless movies. I like that they're not going the Disney direction with this because honestly, I don't think it will be as successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, what could you do for some of these movies to be successful as a live action remake? You're going to have to make changes. You're going to have to change certain things. And maybe Pete Docter wants to make sure it stays organic and authentic to his brand versus saying, hey, let's do a remake for this. Hey, let's do a remake for this movie. Nah. But I can say I am glad to hear this. I didn't want to see live action remakes from Pixar. Let Pixar expand on their brand when it comes to their movies. And like I said, branch off into making the movies that they're known for over the years. And I'm glad that this is not going to be a thing. I mean, Disney's doing that. That's Disney. Pixar's a different studio. Uh, and I'm just glad that this is not something where I'm like, I really don't want to see this. But it's a blur. Living over, guys. You tell me in the comments. How do you feel about Pixar not interested in doing live action remakes? And my next question for you guys, and this is just something that I thought of. Um, do you agree? Do you disagree on the idea of Pixar not following Disney when it comes to live action remakes? It's a blur. Living word, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, also sharing the video, because sharing is what it's about, and also watching the video. Have a wonderful day, legends. And I'm out, legends.